I'm gonna fucking bash your fucking head against the wall with a brick if you don't shut the fuck up.
Alright, so today we're gonna be talking about 2024's biggest hypocrite. Hypocrite. We're talking about ImAllexx today. God. If you're not sure who that is, he's quite famous for emphasizing some allegations based on a man named Slazo a while back, just for those allegations to be completely false. And then when everybody looks at him to figure out what the hell's going on, he comes out as gay. Guys, look, I know I was wrong and everything. I like men and women. Let's talk about that for a while. Regardless, everybody has had a close eye on this guy for a while now, actually, for making himself out to be very prim and proper. Pretty pretentious, if I'm gonna be real, and I'm gonna be honest, I've got a personal vendetta with him too, because a while back, him and his buddies, when they used to do commentary the way I did it and the way my friends would do it, they decided that the way they do it is way better, so they deserve to talk shit on us for doing it in a lazier way. The way I make content is lazy. The way we would make content back in the day was lazy. We just didn't care, and honestly, I still don't care, and I'm still doing it to this day. And this is how they did things for a little while, until I guess they deleted that podcast, wherever it is. Honestly, I couldn't find it for the life of me. I just remember I hated British people just a little more, and it was their fault. All their fault. Anyway, it just turns out, surprise, surprise, the guy speaking the loudest on the internet about allegations that turn out to be completely false ends up getting caught with actual abuse allegations that are not false. Everybody on Twitter is making a huge rave about it. If you want me to be honest, it's no surprise that somebody that is extremely righteous on the internet yet talks the most shit ends up having some skeletons in their closet. Let's just be real. I'm not perfect. I know that. You know, sometimes I leave the toilet seat up. I'm guilty of things as well, right? I've never had somebody come out and openly tell me that I'm being abusive towards them, though. I also don't go out of my way to be as condescending as possible because I made it as a YouTuber.
Like massive issues there, and you think you can just fucking ignore them because like, well, what's the worst that can happen? I don't know. Your boyfriend's a fucking famous internet celebrity and doesn't trust these people because he has to keep his circle small. Because you might not have anything to fucking lose because your life might be down the fucking drain, but I still have quite a lot that I would like to fucking give. You're making it incredibly fucking hard for me, just like Lewis did. I fucking hate all of you.
I fucking hate all of you. If you listen close enough, you can hear her audibly sigh in the middle of his tirade of just bullshit that I'm sure she's already heard before, right? This doesn't sound like the first time he's mentioned that he's a famous YouTuber and he has to keep his circle really small and he's got to be the lone wolf in the situation because his life is just so different and no one could understand it. It's just so unfathomable. Like, honestly, I feel bad for some women. Being in a relationship with an absolute manlet must be some of the most exhausting work of their entire life. I couldn't imagine being around someone like this for most of my day. I couldn't imagine talking on the phone with someone like this for 1 hour. Well, if you don't keep your circle small, then how can things be safe for your girlfriend? What if somebody tries to infiltrate and make everything worse for you? The main reason this guy has to keep his circle small is because a lot of people don't even fucking like him. And for good reason as well. I mean, he has a whole lot to say about a whole lot of people. At least he used to. I haven't really heard from him in a while. I don't know what he's been up to. I don't really care, to be honest. But the second I found out that the accuser is being accused and it wasn't false, of course I'm gonna hop right on it. Why wouldn't I? I think that's hilarious. I think that's quite poetic.
Nigga, neither do you. So
took a little page out of Pokemon's book with this one. I only put that audio bit in there because it's funny.
nigga,
You ain't funny.
But honestly, the pretentious and demeaning behavior does not end there. Like, I'll go through briefly everything that she mentions in this big document that she made about him. It's like 82 pages long. I'll even link it. I have no problem doing that, but I think we can go through the whole situation pretty smoothly. So starting off, awful texter, right? And he's also extremely needy. You can't get some time alone from this guy, but even when you do, he makes it a big deal, or he makes a situation out of it. He would do it through text and he would make her feel like shit just for wanting to have some space. Tried inviting him to be with the friends, to chill with the people, you know, to be with her homies. I don't know if he made a spectacle of that, but I'm sure he did. It's like one of those situations where you want to speak to somebody else, but somebody wants you to speak to them, so they make you feel like absolute dog shit, and they make you feel like you're leaving them in the dust and they're all alone because you won't spend time with them instead. Like I said, just a pure manlet at the core. Having an argument with him is impossible. Imagine every argument you two have somehow ends up being your fault no matter what, and if it isn't, then he just might leave the whole relationship. He just might call you things that you don't want to hear out of your boyfriend or girlfriend's mouth. His girlfriend's suffering with mental health shit, and to help that, he makes her feel even worse throughout the day. What a guy. Have you ever wanted to start a YouTube channel? Have you ever wanted to stream on Twitch? Do you have the whole blueprint of what you want to do planned out? I guarantee you ImAllexx has a way to debunk that whole blueprint and call it absolute trash. Oh, and you're stupid for even wanting to think about doing it. Why would you ever want to start something like that without ImAllexx's help, the master planner? My question is, when's the last time YouTube was fun for this miserable motherfucker? Like, it doesn't take 7 years of experience and a fucking PhD to start understanding the fundamentals of being able to grow on the platform. And if you're not even thinking about growing, why don't you just have fun, hit the stream button and start playing a video game? When did that become like foreign to everybody when it came to doing this shit? I can understand if you really want to pay attention to the money you're making when it's your livelihood, right? Okay, cool. The fact that it's such a stressful topic that when your partner wants to bring it up, wants to think about doing it, you've got every reason to shut down whatever plan they have concocted and just destroy their whole mental on the process of it. I'm gonna be honest, the internet shouldn't be turning you into that much of a man baby, but what do I know, right? I'm not the genius with the master plan. Maybe he's got some quarrels in his mind that I just couldn't fathom.
I don't know what to call what you did. It was weird. It's always weird. You always take the fucking weird route. Just do the normal route, which is just do the normal route, but a normal girlfriend.
Yeah,
would do,
acting
go,
like
I
this
didn't,
is
I didn't
all
mean
just
it.
me, and that's something you really need to fucking fix.
I'm gonna fucking bash your fucking head against the wall with a brick if you don't shut the fuck up. Because this one, genuinely, this one, you fucked this, royally fucked this.
Yeah, this guy seems like he's a great person to live with. I'd love to be roommates with ImAllexx. Seems like a riot. Apparently, he ended up touching her or getting physical within like the 4th day of moving in with her too, so that's awesome. Seems the YouTube genius unfortunately traded his mental fortuity for expertise in the internet. I mean, that's a reasonable price to pay, right? You just at the cost of your girlfriend. And I mean, you know, I can't say too much. Everybody's raised differently, right? I know if I did any of this to my girlfriend, if I treated my girlfriend like this at all, yeah, if I had one, both my mother and all my sisters would probably jump me. I mean, I get it right, he's not the tallest tool in the shed. Shout out my short kings, but at the end of the day, bro, you're a grown-ass man putting your hands on a woman, putting your feet on a woman. Crazy. Like I said, if you want to look at all the information, like texts and all, you can look at it. I'm gonna put the Google Doc in the description. But I think what's crazier than all of this, right, is the fact that you ended up going absolutely insane to try to fix all this, to try to mend this together, right? Condescending, pretentious, demeaning behavior, absolutely no emotional availability, the entire trifecta of abuse all in the household. Then when your girlfriend finally gets a clue, you decide you want to destroy some of her things. That's fucking stupid. That's like the most childish thing you've done. All that for a hop, skip, and a jump to an Amazon Prime UK apology. I just find it really funny how people make more of an effort to apologize to someone once they're like out of their lives and are doing everything to stay away from them. And funnily enough, when they actually gave a damn, you tried everything in your power to make it seem like you didn't want them around. Crazy work. Using cryptic ways to try to make your current girlfriend jealous, like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. The question always pops up, why not just break up? If it's that big of a deal, if you do not need this person, if you want to follow your exes and keep your exes' nudes in your phone and stalk your exes, why don't you just break up with who you're currently with? You can do all that for free, easy. And it won't hurt anybody else, maybe just you. But apparently you were so good at pushing and pulling, you convinced her that you actually still wanted her around, and now she knows that you have your ex's naked pictures just sitting on your phone. Now you look like a weirdo to everybody. And she says he's probably gonna come out with something denying all of this. I really don't know how he's gonna do that, unless she decided to fake about 82 pages worth of text messages from all sorts of platforms, which seems kind of overkill if you want me to be honest. Or maybe you have 82 pages worth of debunks. Maybe there's more context to these lines of texts somehow. Even if that was the case, you still put hands on her. You lost. But I mean, hey, this guy is a YouTube genius, right? He's an internet master with the master plan, the master blueprint. He's gonna be able to blow up again, right? Right? It's safe to say that you talked so much shit that you inherently ruined your chances of ever being a quote-unquote internet celebrity again, which in my opinion doesn't even exist. You really have to be up there to be considered an internet celebrity, right? IShowMeat is considered an internet celebrity. I'll give him that. He's also good at learning from his mistakes, unlike you. PewDiePie is an internet celebrity, alright? Even after the bridge incident. Kai Cenat breaking Ninja's record with 720,000 concurrent viewers, alright? That's an internet celebrity. Alex, I forgot who the hell you were until all of this came up. And now you can never be an internet celebrity again. But I think I've put enough of my 2 cents into the situation. I honestly just made this video because I wanted as many people to know the true nature of ImAllexx. It's a decent title. Sure, you're a great editor, right? You're really good at making YouTube videos. You know how to get things into the algorithm. Guess who lasted longer than you, though? Allegation free, bitch. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, comment, notifications, blah, 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 rec. Alright, later.
This one is for the boys with the booming system. Top down AC with the coolest system. When he come up in the club, he be blazing up. Got stacks on deck like he's saving up. And he ill, he real, he might got a deal. He pop bottles and he got the right kind of bill. He cold, he dope, he might sell glue. He always in the air, but he never fly couch. He a mother drip, seller or the ship. When he make a drip, kiss him on a lip. Like that's the kind of dude I was looking for. And yes, you get slapped if you're looking blue. I said, excuse